Hello everyone!
Hello.
Today we just randomly decided we would want to record like a little video for you while we are actually doing something together. Because why not? Also it could be interesting. So we have been starting to paint this little picture with watercolors. And I was just in the process of just like putting some idle little water pond or something here. I don't know. You know how this is. Sometimes you just like start doing things and you don't really know what you're going for, or if what you're doing is actually like worthwhile your attention. Maybe sometimes you also like decide differently and you just like jump around from thing to thing. And yeah, so we have our water here, but something kind of like goes around in my head now. My brush now is like all like blue from the blue paint that I was doing here, and you are doing the clouds up there.
Yeah.
But if I was doing this alone now, what would I do to get this actually properly clean? Because I always have the issue that I'm like smearing all the blue then in the sky and I don't want it there, and then it's like ruined.
So firstly, what I normally do is that before dipping it in the water so that I don't have to do so many water trips. Now this can end up being pretty wasteful. You can use a rag. I don't know where mine is, so I'm just using a paper towel. Basically, I always do this and then I just carefully like pull to get most of the paint off, and then I just very carefully wiggle it off, pat it a few times, then I dip it in the water like so, and then I will keep dabbing and squeezing to try and get all the paint out, which can take quite a while to do.
So yeah, that's how you do it, but I actually wonder, is there another way of doing this?
Oh, I'm glad that you have brought it up.
Oh wow, what is that?
This is some kind of brush cleaner. I have there's this Chinese on the top here. I'm going to put a photo of what it is translated into English very loosely.
I bet it's something like brush cleaner or something very unspectacular.
Something like that, yeah. So we've got this little thing here. We got it off Temu. I'll put the price here as well. So in here we have a lid. Here we have a palette.
Ooh, okay.
Where we can mix our paints. And here is the very interesting part, is that we have this tub that has different compartments in it.
So, I do assume these have to be filled with water, don't they?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what a lucky coincidence that I have water here. So we can actually fill this up. I hope I have enough water for this.
That should be fine.
That should be fine.
And then a little bit in there.
Okay.
And then a little bit on that side.
Oh, there's a different one. I can't see it from here because
Okay, stop.
I'm just looking over the edge of this table.
So we've got water in here. You also notice you've got these little holes here, so that means you can actually, put your brushes in it.
Oh, that's handy.
So say now you're working on quite a big piece and then you want to use different brush sizes and whatnot, then that would actually be really interesting to you. So we are back. As you can see, we've just reorganized things a bit here. So I just had to redirty the brush because I realized I just cleaned them when we were supposed to be showing this off. So the theory is now, I want to rinse this because I want to get to, maybe add another color or something.
Yes. So how do we go about this? I'm sitting here on the side of this thing. I guess I dip this in now and I run this over these grooves. Or...
Yes. Those grooves are supposed to make it easier for the paint to dislodge.
Oh, it's coming off, I assume. I'm not sure how long or how often you need to do this, but It looks alright.
Okay, let's do a clean test. Yeah, look at that.
That's actually very good.
Yeah, that actually works. We only got like a tiny spot of blue there compared to how I was cleaning earlier. So yeah, that has made quite a big difference. Okay. So I'd like you to try it as well. So
Okay.
I'm going to put some black there for you.
So I'm just gonna, I don't know, let's just put something here. So now we have like a brush full of black paint. And I'm doing this again. The water actually turns pretty dark now. I'm doing this from both sides to give it like the best chance ever. So, moment of truth.
Yeah, just a tiny little bit there. But that is so much better than earlier.
I mean, you can never really like prevent it from going bad like all the way.
Yeah.
No, what is this side now for? I guess this is like fresh water.
Yeah, so this would be fresh water. So what you can do basically is that you can let your brush rest like that in the water. I mean, it's not good to let it rest for way too long. But so now you're busy on some watercolor and you need to use the wet on wet technique maybe, or you want your brush to soak, then you leave it in here. And then you can always leave one of these sides open in case you want to keep adding water to mix your colors. So you can try and keep one side clean and then the other side is to basically soak your brush.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, it's still letting off some color, but this is so much better than it was earlier.
Now, what interests me, can we do like another test? Can you give me like, I don't know, something that is like contrasting with the colors that we have? Something yellow maybe? Because one of the issues I always have, I'm just gonna do my thing again here. One of the issues I always have with this kind of thing is...
Well, we don't have any black streaking going on in there.
No, we don't.
No.
That after I clean my brush, the water obviously also soaks in. We have very dirty water, you know. Now the question is, I shall clean my yellow brush off now. In this water that is pretty dark. Now the question is, how good will it be? While I'm cleaning this brush, I mean, it's a very satisfying process. It makes this nice grrrt noise.
I wonder what this is here.
I don't know.
Is that something to run your brush over, maybe?
Could be. I mean,
So
it can certainly be used for it. I'm not sure if it's meant for it, but
yeah, I'm not so sure if the camera angle is picking it up very well since we have this top-down view going on.
So this should be like, I mean, we are not doing the wiping now. This should be like really clean now. I'm just using this like as I would use this on fresh water, and nothing is happening. The water isn't actually moving.
Okay, now try spread the yellow some more.
No,
That's fine.
that's fine. That's perfect.
Okay, I'm impressed.
This thing is actually very cool because it kind of like eliminates something that I never liked about this kind of technique.
Okay, it's getting dirty now because
That's because I'm running it through the
yeah,
through
and
the
it's
black.
watercolor paint we are using, so it's reactivating. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not acrylics and it's not dirt from the brush. It's literally just watercolor paint, as you can see. Yeah, it's watercolor paint.
But no, this works actually very well.
Well, I'm impressed.
I mean, I'm doing this intentionally now, but
Yeah.
So, dirty brush. Rub it over the grooves.
I think it's the grooves in there that is really making the difference.
I think it does. I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, and normally if I do this now, you will have like dirt. You don't.
Nope, no dirt at all.
Not at all. It's just blue.
Nice.
This is so cool.
This is nice. Okay, we're not going to be showing this off. This is just a palette. I mean, everybody knows how a palette works. This would be great for watercolors or gouache that you can reactivate.
Now, how much did we pay for this?
I can't remember, but I know it was under €10.
So not too bad.
No.
So if you shop around a little bit, I mean, I'm pretty sure you will find very expensive versions of this, but you will be able to find these very cheap.
If you're really into painting with acrylics, watercolor, gouache, and you obviously have to rinse off your brushes, I think I recommend this because I think this would make it a lot more pleasurable when you're busy painting, because you're not going to be spending so much on like rags or kitchen towels or whatever to clean your brushes.
Or fetching water.
Or fetching water constantly. So no, I think that this is a really good thing, and if you're into painting, I think I recommend this.
So yeah, well, I'm impressed, and I'm not like the watercolor professional that other people are. I like it because it makes the whole thing way easier.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that should be it for us today.
Yeah.
If you like this video, then be sure to leave us a like, maybe leave us a comment. You know the drill. And we would say have a nice day. Bye.
Goodbye.